Hey there guys, PEMBY'S here. Now this video has been recorded. It's just a fight now, and the game Fight Night Champion. If you're not familiar with Fight Night Champion, it's the best boxing sim game ever made. Well, that's not to say it's a really fantastic game. There's a lot wrong with it, but we who play it, we love it, you know. And we just ache for having good games. This is my created fighter, One Big Cock, against James Tony, who I also created. But the video's not about Fight Night Champion, it's just about the actual quality of the video you're watching. Now, if you follow my videos, you know I'm using a program called bandicam. Now bandicam is basically for recording PC gameplay mainly, you know, but I use bandicam for recording console gameplay. Now I have two tools on my channel, just check them out. It's very self-explanatory. Basically what bandicam does from a console is, the thing is you need a capture card. You need to plug your capture card into your PS3 or Xbox 360, and you need the capture card software to be running, because it creates a window, an OpenGL window or DirectX window, whatever you want to call it. And it's basically the video signal from your console, and bandicam records that video window. It doesn't record the screen on the PC. The actual video signal, as I've said before, that's what it records anyway. Now, with bandicam you get a number of codecs to use, right? Plus, this is PS3 gameplay, but it's been recorded in HDMI, so that's another advantage. You know, I've recorded this gameplay what you're watching now in HDMI from PlayStation 3, right? It avoids the copy protection, because at the end of the day, all I want to do is use it for, recording gameplay. But as I said before, you get different codecs. Now this fight here, it's just a fight now. It's nothing spectacular, online or anything like that. It's just to show you the quality of it. This has been recorded using the lowest, most compressed codec, the MPEG-1, which is the first one you see on the list. You have that one. You have Motion JPEG. You have XVID. You have YUV something or other, and you have RGB24. Now the last two I've just mentioned are lossless codecs, but you're talking huge files. But one thing with this is it makes an AVI file, and when you want to use that AVI file in Sony Vegas, if that's your favourite editing software, it picks it up no problem, right? Absolutely picks up no problem. And then you convert it to what I would recommend as a 1280 by 720p WMV, because the original frame size is 720 anyway. If you've got, try 1080, you set your display settings up from your PlayStation 3 or Xbox 720, what do you call it, 360, Jesus. If you set it up for 1080, you find it's more than likely that you're not going to get the frames. And the video signal is going to be more likely to be all broken up, and it's just a pain really. So I'm left with this situation. I've captured my gameplay with the lowest codec, the most compressed codec that bandicam has to offer. I've recorded the gameplay in HDMI. I've not had to add contrast, brightness, colour correction, sharpening or anything, because nice little left there. I've not had to add those things what I'd normally add. If I was recording the conventional way from component cables, I'd have to add those things, just because that's basically what's lost, with the capture software. So another point I want to make in this video is, when you're using programs like bandicam, you've got a choice of quite a few game capture recorders for the PC. There's Fraps, there's DXtrait, and there's one I use, this one, bandicam. Another thing, it absolutely doesn't matter what capture card you've got, because you're using bandicam or the other two that I mentioned to capture your gameplay. Alright, so something where you've used a POG, something where you've used, in my case, a Roxio HD Pro, or a situation where you've used an Elgato or even an Ava Media. you know, it doesn't matter because it's all going to look the same. So you see these videos, which is the best capture card. When you record like this, it doesn't matter. It's depending on what codec you use within whatever PC, you know, capture program you're using. Like, I just can't stress highly enough how much better it is. You know, I'd love to see more videos on this subject, you know. And as I say, this quality, I think you can agree, it looks pretty good. It's a HDMI recording with the lowest quality codec. So you imagine just how good it would look if I used the RGB24, which is the top one. You know, it's a lossless codec. Anyway, I really want you to enjoy the rest of this fight, and I want to see other people recording this way. Give it a try, because, you know, like I say, it does not matter what capture card you've got, as long as you're using the same software, you know, to capture your gameplay. Because at the end of the day, how the capture cards work, a lot of the time it depends on the software that comes with it. You know, how that software is programmed to actually capture your gameplay for you. But if you're using one program for different capture cards, you know, it's probably it's more than likely going to have the same outcome. Anyway, I'm very enthusiastic about, you know, this method of recording. You need to try it. All right, I can't recommend it highly enough. And if basically you want to message me, you know, anything to do with recording this method, you know, by all means, I'm here to listen. Okay, enjoy.
But I don't think he's feeling too good if he looks at the score. What a solid left by the Dragons. Big shot there. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
It's over. This fight is over. The Dragons, bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for them. The Dragon. That's what you want to see. A guy.
As always, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. This is PEMBY66 signing off.